But that isn't possible. Where is David's body?
Well, like I said, maybe you were wrong.
This is some other quilt that some other guy got dumped in?
Maybe David isn't dead. It's like I've been trying to tell you all along.
He was dead, Joey. I mean, my God. I may not know much, but I know dead, and that is what he was.
But if he wasn't, maybe he came to and wandered off somewhere.
You're not listening to me. He was dead, dead, dead. I know. I'm the one who killed him. Oh, my God. Remember when I said somebody found him? They've called the police. They've already taken the body away. They're going to talk to the drunk that saw me at the motel. They're going to talk to him, and then he's going to identify me. Then they're going to be looking for me all around us. They're going to look for me, and then I'm going to get caught. They're going to put me in the death chair. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to go to the room.
No, stop.
What?
Oh, God, medicine. Sorry, this was a bad idea.
You promised me, right? You're not going to leave here until Bo gets back, you know, once he stops. I mean, you know, he would just be, he'd be devastated if he knew you had been here and left. You know?
I thought you said he was in Ireland to investigate a case. What, is he trying to stop somebody?
No, what I meant was stop this globe-trotting that he has to do.
Well, you can't really say when he's going to come back, huh?
No, but it shouldn't be much longer.
What do you mean, like any minute, not much longer?
Oh, no, it's... Should have been in touch by now.
Talk. Please tell me you picked up the trail and you know where Bo Buchanan is. Oh, stupid. We should never have gone through with this. We should have aborted the operation and arrested Bass at the airport. Now Buchanan's out there without any backup. These people are killers. If they break his cover, they're going to kill him.
This is a weird choice. You sure it's secure?
Positive. We rented it to make a top-secret military training film.
That's cute, Bass. You want me to offload my gear here?
If there's anything more you need, you've only to ask. Austin seems clean. We hustled him out to the airport and made sure nobody tailed him, so all's well. Before sunrise over Belfast tomorrow, Lord Cove will be stone cold dead.
Asa Buchanan as well.
calm down. You need to calm
There's
down.
no time to calm down. We have to get out of here. You have to get me out of the country. Where can I go that doesn't have
No,
extradition
hang
to
on.
the United
You got to be quiet and listen to me just for a
Isn't there
second.
some place I can go that won't
Kelly,
ship me back here?
Kelly, relax,
No,
all right?
I have to get out.
No, relax. Listen, you're getting a little hysterical.
Wouldn't you, if you just killed David?
Look into my eyes and listen to me real careful. All right, look at me. You are not going on death row, all right? David attacked you, and you defended yourself. That fact, and it is a fact, Kelly, will protect you, all right? The police did not come and find David's body, because if they did, they would have taken that quilt as evidence, wouldn't they? And this whole area would have been blocked off until the forensics teams were through, right? Right.
And what happened to him, Joey? What happened to him? Wolves. Wolves. They took him. They took him.
Listen, Kelly, there are no wolves in Landview, all right? Now, I do not know what happened to David's body, but he was not taken by wolves. Now, if he didn't get up and just walk out of here on his own, like I think he did, then yes, maybe somebody found him.
What would they do with him?
They probably tried to help him, took him to a hospital, or maybe, yes, the police, maybe they did.
No, you don't understand. We have to get out of here. We cannot be seen here. We have to
Kelly,
go. No, come on, we gotta go!
Wait, Kelly, wait!
You didn't think this was such a bad idea last night?
Look, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. It was a mistake.
Max, I know that, you just lost your wife last summer, and I don't know, maybe I'm the first woman that you've been with since then, but... Max.
Look, I don't want to talk about
Okay,
this.
all right. We won't talk about it. But, for what it's worth, I just want to tell you that, well, I think that you're really terrific. And if time is what you need, Max, I've got it.
No. You don't get it.
No, I don't. I'm trying, Max. Trying.
All right, look, I want every agent in the quadrant on this. They'll take a boat someplace to build the bomb. No APB, no police. I don't want anything on the police radio. These people have got to think that everything's proceeding perfectly. That's Buchanan's only chance. And where's Thornhart? Let's hope he's not out there screwing things up.
Amazing what can fit inside a golf bag, eh?
As long as it works.
Nice touch, the golf.
What kind of a time frame we on, Bass?
I'm not sure, but Lord Cove has arrived. My superior will let us know when we're to make our move.
Your superior. I'm gonna tell you what, Bass. This is a very sophisticated device. This is not something that you just slap together and then you hang around and decide whether or not you want to use it. As I understood it, we were on the clock for tonight.
Major, the actual time of the event is nothing for you to be concerned about. If you're as talented as your reputation implies, 3 hours should be sufficient.
Don't you insult me by telling me how fast I have to work. We are going to do this thing right, which means we are going to do it my way, or we are not going to do it at all. Now, I need a blueprint of the target, as precisely to scale as you can manage.
All right, Major. As soon as the details are arranged, you'll be updated.
By your superior.
Yes, all the information will be made available to you.
I fly solo.
Well, I'm sorry, Major, but this operation requires that you'll be having a co-pilot.
When I was in the service, I was what you lads call an ammo humper.
Wow. Bass, artillery and demolitions are not the same thing.
I've been looking forward to watching you work. I thought I might pick up a tip or two from the master.
Then why don't you just get up and come over here and stand beside me? Because if this thing blows and I end up meeting my maker, I'd like to be holding your hand, Bass.
Al called, said sleepover was fun. Chucky's mom drove them to school. I've taken twins to park. You probably think I'm some sort of maniac.
No, I really don't, Max. I told you. I understand.
Listen, this wasn't fair to you. I really think that you're a very attractive woman. I mean, in body and mind. And I really thought I was ready to start dating, but I guess I was wrong.
Luna must have been quite an extraordinary woman.
Yes, she was. Listen, let me make you some coffee.
Max, I am fine. I'll see you. Max? Max?
Wait, Luna!
What's going on?
Max!
What?
What is it? What's wrong? I heard you shouting. What? Oh, Max, what happened?
Is this your wedding?
Oh,
You guys didn't exactly go traditional, did you?
hello? I'll tell you what. If I decide to change my long-distance service, why don't I call you? Or better yet, I'll call the company that bothers me the least when I'm at home. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. This company's driving me nuts.
Listen, Nora, I can see you're a little tense today, so why don't I just get out of your hair for a little while?
No, I want you in my hair. I mean, I know I'm a little crazed, but I mean, what am I going to do? Sit here crazed and alone? Want to hear about the wedding?
Sure I do. That'd be great.
Okay. Well, Bo and I are absolutely wild about 50s rock and roll, you know? So, no, I got to take this back a little bit. I got to take it back further than that. Let me see. We weren't so keen on having a traditional ceremony, you know, so we kind of delayed in making plans for the details of it. And our friends said to us that if we didn't plan the details, they'd do that for us, which they did, which was an awful mistake because they did everything like by the book, and we're just like not by the book kind of people. I'm babbling, aren't I?
No, it's
I
great.
really
Come on.
am.
It's great.
All right. Anyway, so the wedding gesture was, you know, it was a really nice gesture, but it wasn't us. So we got down there, we adjusted to our own wedding, and we started to leave. And then Max Holden, who's a friend of ours, who you'll meet, he had arranged, well, he surprised us. He got little Richard to officiate.
Get at it. The Little Richard?
Yeah, That's right. So I did not walk down the aisle to Here Comes the Bride. I strolled down to Give Me Some Lovin', and my processional was Good Golly, Miss Molly.
You're kidding. I
No?
love Little Richard.
I can't even believe you know who Little Richard is.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday, and come on, I wasn't underneath a rock. Wow, this is great. I'm very impressed.
You should have been there, Drew.
But I'm here now, right?
I'm so glad. Okay. I'm not going to mope around anymore, all right? You.
I didn't do it.
You make yourself at home.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to go take a shower. Drew, if Bo calls, will you please come get me?
Sure.
Okay. Whatever you do, don't let him hang up.
No hanging up.
Thank you.
Got it.
This work of art you're assembling, what kind of ejector will there be?
Nothing traceable to any particular source.
Have you tried that new 4Q polymolecular plastique?
Someone brought that to me, I would tell them. 4Q, I won't use it.
Really? Why not?
Because it's too high profile. You could trace who bought it and where in a blink of an eye.
Oh, yes, of course. If you use an explosive that's available worldwide, they'd never be able to trace it back to you. Very smart.
Yeah, all right.
The research I've read says that everybody in your field has a distinctive way of assembling a bomb, a signature, so to speak.
Yeah, amateurs do. How do I get some lifer juice around here?
Excuse me?
A hot cup of Joe, coffee, and I want American coffee. Don't you bring any tea in here.
I'll be happy to oblige you.
How was our demolitions, Einstein?
He's everything we expected him to be. He certainly does know his work well. Still, I'll keep a close eye on him. He's a bit hostile.
I would like that coffee today.
Listen, you must be exhausted. Why don't you go upstairs to your room, try to get some sleep? At least try to rest, all right? I'm gonna call local hospitals, see if they found David's body.
I can't go up there alone.
Kelly, there's nobody else here.
I can't go anywhere alone. Maybe ever again. I don't know how I got myself so messed up in this. You know, I know that I have screwed up a lot in the past few years, but I kind of always thought that it was a phase, you know, that it would pass. But it's not. Deep in my heart, I've always thought that I'm a real good person.
Kelly,
And-
hey, you are a good person.
How can you say that? How can you say that when I have just killed a man? I have brained him with this. With the father of our country, no less. Max, I heard you. You were calling out for Luna. I mean, look at you. What happened? Tell me.
She was there. She called my name. I looked up. And there she was. She was real. Why is this happening now? I'm over her death.
Oh, Max, you don't ever get over the love of a lifetime in just a few months. You don't ever get over it. Something obviously set this off. I saw Madison.
That is none of your business.
You can have that attitude. That's fine, Max. But it's perfectly clear what's going on with you. You haven't had time. You haven't made the time to mourn Luna. You're a healthy man. You needed a woman, and then you felt guilty, and all that guilt manifested into a vision of Luna.
Manifested? Tina, whoever gave you your first psychology book should be shot. What are you doing here anyway? Don't give me that look. If I knew what you're doing here, I wouldn't be asking.
It is Frankie's hearing test today. I thought maybe you could use a friend.
I'll be fine. Thank you.
No, I don't think you will be. I saw Frankie out with the nanny.
Is there anything you didn't see this morning?
I think I missed a dog sled race. There was in northern Canada something on cable. I could catch it later, though. Come on, let's go, okay? We can get Frankie outside, okay? On our way out. Let's go. Please.
All right.
I will drive. Thank you. Come on.
Why hasn't Asa Buchanan called with a location yet? This has to run like clockwork.
What was that? Did you hear something up there?
No. I guess that means you got some pretty good ears there, Baz.
Did you hear something drop from up there or not?
I said no. I heard something drop right down here. I stretched, I knocked it off the table.
Well, that sounds awfully careless of you. I thought you fellas never slipped, you bomb experts. Makes the work just a wee bit dicey now, doesn't it?
There wouldn't be a problem at all if I'd been provided with proper working conditions. Now, where is my coffee?
No, sorry. 1993 Lambview Rock and Roll Dance Champions? I'm very impressed.
Oh, so embarrassed what you must think of us. Winning a contest, no less.
Yeah, dancing. I mean, my generation doesn't even dance.
Well, not the old-fashioned way.
Well, I mean, I've seen people do dances from the 50s, 60s. What, the chicken, the twist. I think it's cute.
Cute? Your father and I are a lot of things, but we're not cute. Like to dance, though.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that by all the music you guys have. I mean, I have some of this stuff on CD, but you guys have it on genuine vinyl.
Hey, we have CDs, too.
Well, I mean, I don't even know anyone who still has a turntable until now.
Yeah, we're just Stone Age rock and rollers. What? What do you want? Are you kidding?
Come on, how often do I get to dance with a champion? Come on, show me how it's done.
Kelly, stop it. Stop it. Look, you are a good person, all right?
Joey, how can you say that? I just killed a man. There was a witness.
Yeah, an unfortunate drunk who probably doesn't even remember what day it is.
No, but he might. I mean, he saw me. That door was open. David was lying there.
Stop.
Joey, what if he remembered?
Stop it. Look, hold that panic, all right? Yes, hello. Can I get the number for the Cherry Hill Motel, please?
Cherry Tree.
Cherry Tree Motel. Thank you. Hi, David Vickers' room, please. He's not? No, I'm not a friend. Why? Well, I'm sorry, but I can't help you. Thank you. Bye-bye. The maids found David's room in a mess. They think he skipped out on his bill.
That's all?
That's all. No mention of a noise, no mention of a blonde, and no mention of a murder. So why don't you try to relax? Just take off your coat, go in the kitchen, make some tea.
Your kitchen? No,
Yes.
You want me to make tea in your kitchen with your dishes? No,
Yes.
I don't. Joey, no, I will break all of your cups and all your dishes.
It wouldn't be the first time. Now, see, now that's your first sign of life. That's a face I recognize. Come on, go make some tea. Yes, hello. I'm interested in knowing if you brought a man into your emergency room last night or this morning. Mid-20s, about 6'3", 160, dark hair with blue eyes, mid-20s. All right. Well, thank you very much. Bye. Hey, Greg. Here, come on in. Let's go. Sit down. Now, thanks. You probably don't want to hear this, but we're gonna have to call the police.
What?
We're gonna have to call the police.
No, no.
Whoa, Kelly, whoa. You cannot go on like this, all right? You've got to come clean. You have to tell the truth to someone.
Joey, I told you it didn't make me feel any better.
Look, let me call my Uncle Bo, all right? He'll know what we should do. It'll be strictly unofficial.
He is the police commissioner. There is no such thing as unofficial when we're talking about murder,
Look,
Joey.
would you quit calling it that? It's not murder. You did not mean to hurt David. He came on to you. You told him to stop. He didn't listen, so you hit him. It was an accident. Please, Kelly, look, the longer you wait, the harder this is going to get, all right? And the worse it's going to look for you when you finally do tell someone the truth. All right. Hi, Bo Buchanan, please. It's his nephew, Joe Buchanan. Really? Okay, thank you, anyway. Bad news. Bo is on some investigation in Ireland.
See? That is a sign. Calling the police is the wrong thing to do. I have got to get out of here. I have involved you way too much into this, Joey.
No. Forget
I'm leaving.
Kelly, no. Forget it, all right? You are not going anywhere. All right? You are a wreck, and besides, we're in this together now. Okay, come on.
Mr. Holden.
Hey, hi, Doc.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, here's the big boy. Oh, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, well.
You want to come for a walk with me?
Hey, you hang tough there, huh, Frankie? Show the doc what you're made of? Not too much, though. You don't want to scare the woman.
Martha, I'm going to need your help, okay?
Listen, Frankie, you holler. You need anything, right?
All right, breathe, Daddy-o. Breathe.
Okay.
Max. Look, I have to say this. I think you should...
I don't want to talk about this.
You should just be prepared, just for the possibility that maybe everything isn't all right.
I said, I don't want to talk about this, all right? We'll know everything we need to know in a few minutes anyway, so we don't need to talk about this.
I need to talk about it.
You need to?
Yes. I love those twins, Max. And I promised Luna that I would help take care of them. I've been doing a lot of reading about deafness, and there's some terrific schools for kids with hearing impairments. And Max, if Frankie is deaf, that doesn't make him any less wonderful. I think he's the most perfect little boy in the whole world. He's right up there with CJ and Al, whether he can hear or not.
Tina, he can hear.
Okay, fine, fine. All I meant to say is any child of yours and Luna is going to be an amazing, beautiful little human being.
But would you just stop? I don't want to hear about Luna. I don't want to talk about Luna. I don't have Luna anymore. She's gone. Forever.
You know, I know you're worried about Bo.
Well, when you marry a cop, you have to kind of make the adjustment to being a cop's wife pretty quickly. You know?
Yeah, but the thing is, my mom always said, a watched pot never boils. So, I mean, that kind of applies here, you know? I mean, the more you wait for news about Bo, the more it's going to feel like there's no news about Bo, you know? Nora.
Spin me.
What?
Spin me. Oh, very good. You're obviously a quick study.
Hey, come on, it's in my DNA. My old man can boogie.
Okay, all right. Well, then again, not everything is hereditary. It's just... Oh. Here. Okay, put your right hand behind your back.
Hey, it's all right. Check this out.
Okay. Coming.
I didn't even hear that.
The door.
How about I get us something to drink?
Oh, yes. Please, that would be great.
Okay.
Yes?
Mrs. Bo Buchanan?
Yes?
Rick Rogers, CIA.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, what's happened to Bo?
I'm sorry, Max. I know how hard this must be for you. And I think I know why it feels harder right now. It's almost Valentine's Day. You didn't realize?
No, I had no idea. I didn't even think about it.
Well, maybe you didn't think you were aware of it, but, you know, these things just have a way of creeping up on you sometimes, unconsciously, too. But you are bound to think of her more at a time like this and around your anniversary or her birthday, even if you don't know what day it is. And I know how important Valentine's Day was to you and Luna. Mr. Holden?
Hey! We're all right,
aren't we? Yeah.
You think your friend could hold on to Frankie for a minute? I'd like to speak with you privately.
Hey, whoa.
Let go. You are too involved, Joey. Just let me go. before I make it any worse for you,
No,
okay?
look, I am fine, all right? I am not in any trouble, and you don't have to be either.
You're not in trouble. Thanks to me, you're what am I calling you? The scarves, the shoes, the belt.
Accessory.
Yes, you are an accessory to murder. Look, I have to get the evidence out of here now. If anyone asks any questions, you were here alone last night. You never saw me. I will take this stuff to the dump. By tomorrow, it'll be under a ton of household trash. God, why didn't I take David to the dump, you know? Why didn't I see the dump is exactly where that piece of garbage You're locked. You know, but it's too late. It's too late now because I can't do that. I can't do that now.
Off your spool, Kelly.
Come here, come on. It'll be okay. All right, I'll take care of it. It'll be okay.
I didn't mean to alarm you, Mrs. Buchanan. As far as we know, everything is proceeding as planned.
As far as you know?
I'd like your permission to install a tap on your phone. Just a precaution, a backup means of tracking Bo in case he calls in.
Don't you know where he is?
Bo's fine.
Does he have backup?
Absolutely. The full resources of the CIA are behind him. You have to understand, every mission has some risk. And in any mission, an agent in Bo's situation is going to be, well, temporarily out of contact. That's nothing to be alarmed about, but it's, well, all the more reason for us to cover all our bases in the event of unexpected circumstances.
Bo should have called me by now.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that. He's working in very tight quarters with these people, and he has to work very hard not to blow his cover. His disguise is really extraordinary. I think Bo's going to be just fine. Now, about that tap.
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem. I mean, do I have to sign anything?
No, that's all right. Your verbal assent is sufficient. And we don't have to disturb you. We can install it all right outside.
Mr. Rogers, you will take care of Bo, won't you? And you'll let me know if you hear from him?
Of course I will.
Thank you.
Certainly. Rogers. Yeah, she hasn't heard anything. No, I'm not going to alarm her, but I don't like it that Buchanan hasn't called either of us. Well, it's like I said before. If they make him, he's a dead man.
Come on, Major, you can't take all day with this.
If I'd have known I was going to have some bomb boy wannabe babysitter watching over me, I would have charged a whole lot more.
What? Is something wrong?
One of these microchips is malfunctioning.
And?
And I guess that would mean that it has to be replaced.
You don't have duplicate parts with you?
You've seen my AWOL bag. You think there's room in there for extra parts? You know, most of my clients are courteous and trusting enough to allow me to work in my own facility where I do have all the parts I need.
All right, fine, Major, fine. What do you need? I'll send Maxwell out for it.
No. I build the bomb. I set the bomb. I buy all my parts firsthand. And that is why I'm still alive. I've got 2 arms, 2 hands, and 10 fingers. Now, let's go.
Now, look here, Major.
Listen, the sooner that we get that piece, the sooner I can get back to work.
Maxwell! Take Major Austin to our electronics supplier. That is, if he measures up to the Major standards. Make sure he picks up what he needs and bring him back here straight away.
I don't like this delay.
Well, I don't care much for the Major myself, but he seems to know his work quite well as far as I can see.
Let's move out.
Don't worry about Major Austin. As soon as he ceases to be useful to us, he'll be blown to bits, along with Lord Cove.
And Asa Buchanan. Everyone dies. No loose ends. Excellent.